Mayong adlaw mga higala, this is Maestra Judy. We are now on the last part of 100 Bisaya Cebuano verbs in simple tense. This is the part 5. Verb tubag, tubag, answer, tubag, answer. The past tense, nitubag, answered. Nitubag ko sa iyang tawag. Nitubag ko sa iyang tawag. I answered his or her call. Nitubag, answered. Ko is I. Sa, we use sa here because so your verb is towards something. So you use sa. Iyang is his or her. Tawag is call. Nitubag ko sa iyang tawag. I answered his or her call. Next one, present tense. Nagtubag, answering. Nagtubag siya og tawag. Nagtubag siya og tawag. He or she is answering a call. Nagtubag siya og tawag. He or she is answering a call. Nagtubag, answering. Siya, he or she. Og is a or an. Tawag is call. Okay, here you use og because you say it says here nagtubag siya. What is he answering to? To connect tawag, okay, you use og. Next one, future. Mutubag, will answer. Mutubag ko sa imong pangutana. I will answer your question. In this context, mga higala, I recommend using the prefix mo instead of mag because it is more common for us to use mo, tubag. And it is also a verb that you want to do it immediately. Okay? Mutubag ko sa imong pangutana. I will answer your question. Mutubag will answer. Ko is I. Sa, okay? So you're going to answer to something. So you use sa here. Imong is your. Pangutana is question. Mutubag ko sa imong pangutana. I will answer your question. Quick review. Tubag, answer. Past tense, nitubag, answered. Present, nagtubag, answering. Future, mutubag, will answer. Next verb, tukod, build. Tukod, build. Past, nitukod, built. They built a hut. They built a hut. Nitukod sila og payag. Nitukod sila og payag. Nitukod, built. Sila, they. What are they building? Okay, you use the og connector to connect payag. Nagtukod sila og payag. Okay, og is like a or an in the English language. Payag is hut or like a small house or a shack. Okay, payag. Present, nagtukod, building. Nagtukod mi og balay. We are building a house. Nagtukod mi og balay. We are building a house. Nagtukod, building. Mi is we. Okay, coming from the word kami. So this is just a short form of kami. Og a balay, house. Let's go to future. Magtukod, will build. Magtukod sila og bag-ong tindahan. They will build a new store. Magtukod sila og bag-ong tindahan. They will build a new store. Magtukod, will build. Sila is they. Og is a or an. Bag-ong, actually here mga igala we have the ng. Okay, when you ng is the nga linker here. Bag-o means new. And since we have a noun here, tindahan, to connect the noun to new, to the adjective, right? So we will use the nga linker. Okay? So, bagong tindahan means new store. Let's have a quick review, mga higala. Tukod, build. Ni tukod, past tense, built. Present, nagtukod, building. Future, magtukod, will build. You can also use mo here, mga higala. Mo tukod. Mo is more like the action will be finished in a short span of time, while mag is you are going to finish it in the future. Now, let's go to bungkag, demolish. Bungkag, demolish. Past tense, ni bungkag, demolished. Kinsay ni bungkag sa paril? Who demolished the firewall? Kinsay ni bungkag sa paril? Who demolished the firewall? Alright? Kinsay, who. Actually, we have the contracted Y here, mga higala. It means the contracted Y, ang. It is supposed to be kinsa ang. Okay, kinsa ang. Alright, next one is ni bungkag. Kinsay ni bungkag? Okay, ni bungkag, demolished. Sa is the paril firewall. Okay, kinsay ni bungkag sa paril? Who demolished the firewall? Present, nagbungkag, demolishing. Nagbungkag sila sa mga estruktura. Nagbungkag sila sa mga estruktura. They are demolishing the structures. Nagbungkag, demolishing. Sila is they. Sa, your verb is going towards something. Okay? You use sa. Mga estruktura, structures. Okay? Mga estruktura, structures. Sometimes we just use building. Okay? Mga building. Okay? They're demolishing the buildings, for example. Or nagbungkag sila sa mga building. Alright, next, let's go to future. Magbungkag, will demolish. Magbungkag mi sa paril. We will demolish the firewall. Magbungkag mi sa paril. We will demolish the firewall. You can, in this context, you can also use mo here, the prefix mo. Mubungkag mi sa paril. Mubungkag or magbungkag will demolish. Mi is we. Sa is the paril firewall. Okay, quick review. Ni bungkag, demolished. Nagbungkag, demolishing. Magbungkag or mubungkag will demolish. Next verb, gisi, tear. Past tense, naggisi, tore. As you notice, mga higala, I use the prefix nag here because the prefix ni is something that is uncommon for us to use for this verb. Naggisi ko og mga ticket. I tore tickets. Naggisi ko og mga ticket. I tore tickets. So, nagisi is tore, ko is I, og is what are you tearing, okay? So, you use og here. Mga ticket. Tickets. Okay, so this one, mga higala, it's very contextual during a real conversation. If the question is like, what were you doing this morning? So that means already past tense. You can use this one, nagisi kong mga ticket. So it's very uncommon for us to use the prefix ni in this verb. Present is the same like the past tense, nagisi, or you can use the short form, gagisi, tearing. Nagisi ko aning mga papel, or gagisi ko aning mga papel. I'm tearing these papers. Nagisi, tearing ko ay aning these mga papel, papers. Nagisi ko aning mga papel. I'm tearing these papers. Future, maggisi, will tear. Maggisi ko aning mga papel. I will tear these papers. Maggisi, will tear. Ko is I, aning. is these mga papel, papers. So here mga higala, we use this word aning for these because you're going to do something to an object. So use aning, okay? Quick review. Tear, gisi, gisi. Nagisi, tore. Nagisi is tearing, so past tense and present tense again are just the same. Future, magisi, will tear. Next verb, too, believe. Too, believe. Nitoo, believed. Nitoo ko niya, I believed her or him. Nitoo ko niya, I believed her or him. Nitoo, believe ko is I, niya is her or him. Present, nagtuo, or you can use the short form, gatuo, believe. Nagtuo or gatuo, believe. Nagtuo ko nga bright siya. Nagtuo ko nga bright siya. I believe that he or she is smart. Nagtuo ko nga bright siya. I believe that he or she is smart. Nagtuo is believe, ko is I, nga is, you can consider nga here as that. Okay? Bright siya. Bright is, bright is actually smart, and siya is he or she. Okay? I'll just correct that one mga higala. So, bright is smart, siya is he or she. Okay. So, as you can see here, mga higala, we are using that here. It's like that. The nga linker to connect two thoughts. Okay. Nagtuo ko, that means I believe, and then bright siya, he or she is smart. Okay. So, use nga to connect these two. Okay, next, future motoo will believe. Motoo ko sa imuha, I will believe you. Motoo ko sa imuha, I will believe you. In this context, mga higala, I highly recommend use the prefix mo. Okay, motoo ko sa imuha, I will believe you. Motoo will believe ko is I, sa towards you. Okay, sa imuha. Okay, imuha is you. Quick review, believe is tuo. Tuo. Past tense, nituo, believed. Present, nagtuo, believe. Okay? Future, motuo, will believe. Okay, don't be confused with the other tuo. Okay? Tuo, which means your right hand or right side. Tuo. This one is tuo. Tuo, believe. Okay? Next verb, tuk-tuk, knock. Tuk-tuk, knock. Past tense, nituktuk, knocked. Naay nituktuk sa pultahan. Somebody knocked at the door. Naay nituktuk sa pultahan. Somebody knocked at the door. Naay means somebody knocked. Naay nituktuk, somebody knocked. When you say naay, naa, that means there is, okay? There is something, okay? It's something existential. Something exists. Naa. Okay? And then we have, normally for existential word, we have to add the contracted Y. Usually to naa, wala, okay? Usually that we add the contracted Y. This is different from the contracted Y, ang. Okay? So, naay, nituktok, somebody knocked. Sa is at pultahan, the door, okay? At the isa, pultahan is door. Naay nituktok sa pultahan, somebody knocked at the door. Next, present, nagtuktok, knocking, nagtuktok, knocking. Nagtuktok ko sa inyong pultahan. I'm knocking at your door. Nagtuktok means knocking ko ay, sa is at, inyong is your, pultahan is door. Nagtuktok ko sa inyong pultahan. I'm knocking at your door. Future. Motuktok will knock. Will knock. Motuktok. Motuktok rako sa inyong gate. I will just knock at your gate. Motuktok will knock. Ra is just. Ko is I. Sa is at. Inyong is your. Gate is gate. Okay? Sometimes our pronunciation is like gate. 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 Okay? For gate. Quick review mga higala. Tuktok, knock, past tense, ni tuktok, knocked, present, nagtuktok, knocking, future, motuktok, will knock. Huyup, blow, past tense, ni huyup, blew. Okay? Bugnaw nga hangin ni huyup gikan sa kabukiran. A cool breeze blew from the mountains. Bugnaw nga hangin ni huyop gikan sa kabukiran. Bugnaw nga hangin, cool breeze. Okay? Bugnaw, okay, bugnaw is cool or cold. Bugnaw. And then we have the nga linker here to connect bugnaw to hangin. Okay, hangin is wind or air. In this case, it is breeze. Okay? Right. Next one is nihuyup, blue. Okay, nihuyup, blue. Gikan is from. Sa kabukiran, the mountains. Kabukiran is a plural word. Okay, from the word bukid. Bukid means mountain. Okay, sa kabukiran, the mountains. Present, naghuyop, blowing. Naghuyop ko sa init nga sabaw. I'm blowing the hot soup. Naghuyop ko sa init nga sabaw. I'm blowing the hot soup. Naghuyop is blowing, ko is I. Sa is like that here, magigala. Init. Init is hot. Okay, init is hot. Nga sabaw. Sabaw is soup. Okay? Init nga sabaw is hot soup. Right. Future. Muhuyop will blow. Muhuyop og kusog nga hangin ang bagyo. Muhuyop og kusog nga hangin ang bagyo. The typhoon will blow strong winds. Muhuyop is will blow. Og, we use og here. What will this thing will blow? Okay, what this thing will blow? It answers to what. That's why we use og. Muhuyop og kusog nga hangin. Okay, kusog nga hangin means strong winds. Kusog is strong, hangin is wind. Kusog nga hangin means strong winds. Ang is the, we have a very specific subject here. Who will do the huyop, okay? The bagyo, okay? The typhoon. Bagyo means typhoon. Typhoon. Okay? Kusog nga hangin means strong winds. Quick review mga higala. Huyop is blow, past tense ni huyop, blew, present naghuyop, blowing, future mo huyop will blow. Next verb, paak, bite. Okay, paak. Past tense ni paak, bit. Ni paak ang iro niya. The dog bit him or her. Ni paak ang iro niya. The dog bit him or her. Ni paak is bit. Ang is the. Iro is dog. Niya is him or her. Ni paak ang iro niya. The dog bit him or her. Present. Nagpaak. Biting. Nagpaak ang alimango sa iyang tudlo. Or you can say, gapaak ang alimango sa iyang tudlo. The crab is biting his or her finger. So, Nagpaak is biting. Ang isda, alimango is crab. Sa, so use sa here two words because the paak is happening to something, okay? Iyang is his or her. Tudlo is finger. Okay. Future. Mupaak will bite. Mupaak ko sa ice candy. I will bite the ice candy. Okay. Mupaak will bite. Ko is I. Sa is the. Ice candy or ice candy. Okay. Ice candy. Ice candy. Okay. Quick review. Paak, bite. Past tense. Ni paak, bit. Present. Nagapaak, or you can use nagpaak or gapaak. I strongly suggest use nagpaak. Okay, biting. Future mopaak will bite. Next verb, prito, fry. Past tense, nagprito, fried. Okay, nagprito, fried. In this context, mga higala, it's very common for us to use nag in this verb as well. Nagprito ko og saging gahapon. I fried some banana yesterday. Nagprito is fried, ko is I. What were you frying? So use og to connect saging, the noun, to your verb. Okay? Nagprito ko og saging. Saging is banana. Gahapon, so this is our time marker. Gahapon means yesterday. Okay? Nagprito ko og saging gahapon. I fried some banana yesterday. Present. Nagprito, frying. Nagprito ko og isda. I'm frying fish. Nagprito, frying. Ko is I. And then what were you frying? What are you frying? You use the connecting word og. Isda is fish. Future, magprito, will fry. Magprito mi og danggit. We will fry rabbit fish. Okay, danggit, the English term for danggit is rabbit fish. So this is rabbit fish, mga igala. Okay, this is rabbit fish. That's how it looks. Magprito will fry. Me is we. Og. What are you going to fry? Use og. Danggit. Rabbit fish. Rabbit fish. Okay, quick review. Prito, fry. Past tense, nagprito, fried. Present, nagprito, frying. Okay, both are just the same for past and present. Future, magprito, will fry. Next verb, puga, squeeze. Past tense, nipuga, squeezed. Nipuga ko og orange juice. Okay, I squeezed some orange juice. Nipuga ko og orange juice. I squeeze some orange juice. Nipuga is squeeze, ko is I, og what are you squeezing? Okay, you use og. Orange juice. Next one, present. Nagpuga, squeezing. Nagpuga ko og mga lemonsito. I'm squeezing some calamansi. Nagpuga ko og mga lemonsito. I'm squeezing some calamansi. Nagpuga is squeezing, ko is I, and then what are you squeezing? You use the connecting word og to connect to the noun, mga lemonsito. Okay, some calamansi. So lemonsito are those small lemon, okay? Philippine lemon, okay? We call that calamansi. Okay, nagpuga ko og mga lemonsito, I'm squeezing some calamansi. Future, magpuga, will squeeze. Magpuga ko aning kinudkod nga lubi. I will squeeze this shredded coconut. Magpuga ko aning kinudkod nga lubi. I will squeeze this shredded coconut. Magpuga will squeeze. You can actually use the prefix mo in this context, mga igala. Magpuga ko aning kinudkod nga lubi. Magpuga is will squeeze, ko is I, aning. So your verb is going to do towards an object. Okay, so use ani. We have the nga linker here. Okay, so to connect the kinudkod nga lubi. So magpuga ko aning. So we would have the ng, ani. Nga, ani nga, kinudkod nga lubi. So when you say kinudkod means shredded. Okay? And then we have the nga linker here. Lubi is coconut. Kinudkod nga lubi means shredded coconut. Okay, quick review. Puga, squeeze. Past tense, ni puga, squeezed. Present, nagpuga, squeezing. Future, magpuga, will squeeze. Next verb, ihap, count. Past, ni ihap, counted. Paspas siya ni ihap og kwarta. He or she counted the money fast. Paspas is fast. Okay? Siya is he or she. Ni ihap counted. Og, what are you counting fast? You use og here. You're counting. Kwarta, money. Kwarta, money. Paspas siya ni ihap og kwarta. He or she counted the money fast. Nag-ihap, counting. Present. Nag-ihap ko sa akong halin. I'm counting my sales. Nag-ihap ko sa akong halin. I'm counting my sales. Nag-ihap, counting. Ko, I. Sa, what are you counting? So you're counting towards something, right? Use sa. Akong, my, halin, sales. So here, mga higala, don't forget to add the ng, the nga linker. So you're counting what? Halin. Akong halin. My sales. Okay? Sa akong halin, basically my sales. Future. Mag-ihap will count. Mag-ihap ta sa kwarta. We will count the money. Mag-ihap ta sa kwarta. We will count the money. Okay? Mag-ihap will count ta from the word kita. So ta means we or us. And then sa is the here. Kwarta is money. You can also use the prefix mo here, mga higala. Muhihap ta sa kwarta. It's more common for us to use the word, the prefix mag in this context. Let's have a quick review. Ihap, count. Past tense, ni ihap, counted. Present, nag-ihap, counting. Future, mag-ihap, will count. Okay, next verb, usab, change. Past tense, na-usab, changed. As you notice, mga higala, I didn't use the prefix ni here because for this verb, it's more common for us to use the prefix na for this verb. Nausab, changed. Nausab lagi ka. You changed. Nausab lagi ka. You changed. Okay, nausab, changed. And then we have lagi is like indeed. So there's more emphasis to this. Ka is you. So you can just remove lagi here. Nausab ka. You change. So nausab lagi ka is more softer than nausab ka. You change. So nausab ka is like more direct. Okay. All right. Next, let's go to present. Nag-usab, changing. Or you can say gausab, changing. Nag-usab ko sa akong password or gausab ko sa akong password. I'm changing my password. Okay? Nag-usab, changing, ko is I, sa. So you're changing towards something, right? So you sa. Akong is my password. Password. Nag-usab ko sa akong password. Maybe because you forgot your password, so you nag-usab. So you nag-usab ko sa akong password. I'm changing my password. Future, mag-usab will change. Mag-usab will change. Mag-usab na pud ko ani. So it's a bit, the person here is frustrated. So I'll be changing this again. Mag-usab na pud ko ani. I'll be changing this again. Mag-usab will be changing. Okay? In this context, will be changing. Napod is again. Napod, again. Ko is I. Ani is this. So, your verb is towards. You're gonna do something on the object. Use ani. Mag-usab na pud ko ani. I'll be changing this again. So, this is a bit, this sentence sounds a bit frustrated. Alright. Quick review. Usab, change. Past tense, nausab, changed. Present, nag-usab, changing. Future, mag-usab, will change or will be changing. Okay, mag-usab. You can actually use the prefix mo here also, mga higala. Okay, next verb, silhig. Silhig, sweep. Past tense, nanilhig, swept. Okay, in this context, mga higala, we are using the prefix na. Okay? Nanilhig ka sa imong kwarto? Nanilhig ka sa imong kwarto? Did you sweep your room? So in this case, mga higala, the prefix ni doesn't apply. So this verb is under the prefix na. Okay? Nanilhig ka sa imong kwarto? Did you sweep your room? Nanilhig means did sweep. Ka is you, sa, so your action is towards something. Okay? You sa. Imong is your kwarto, room. Nalilig ka sa imong kwarto? Very common that parents will ask their kids, especially their teens. Okay? Nanilig ka sa imong kwarto, did you sweep your room? Did you sweep your room? Present, nanilhig or nagsilhig. It means sweeping. Nanilhig pa ko sa salog or nagsilhig pa ko sa salog. I'm still sweeping the floor. Nanilhig or nagsilhig is sweeping. Pa is still. Ko is I. Sa is like the here. Salog. Salog is floor. Sometimes we pronounce this as saug. Saug. The letter L will become W. Saug. Okay? Salog or saug. It means floor. Alright, let's go to future. Manilhig or magsilhig. Will sweep. Manilhig ko sa tugkaran. I will sweep the yard. Tugkaran is your yard. Okay? Manilhig will sweep. Ko is I. Sa is the. Tugkaran is your yard. Tugkaran. Quick review. Silhig, sweep. Past tense, nanilhig, sweep. Again, mahigala, we don't use the prefix ni for the past tense of silhig in present tense. In past tense. Present, nanilhig or nagsilhig, it means sweeping. Future, manilhig or magsilhig will sweep. Okay, next verb, tangtang, remove. Tangtang, remove. Past tense, ni tangtang, removed. Kinsa ang ni tangtang sa pintal? Who removed the paint? Kinsa is who, ang, ni tangtang. So we have ang here because you want to know someone and a specific someone. Okay? That's why we are using ang here. Okay, you can also say kinsay if you want to contract this. Okay? Kinsay ni tangtang sa pintal. Okay? Ni tangtang removed. Sa is the here. Okay? Pintal means paint. Sa pintal, the paint. Kinsay or kinsaang nitangtang sa pintal, who removed the paint. Okay, next. Present, nagtangtang, removing. Nagtangtang mi karon sa tarpaulin. We are now removing the tarpaulin. Okay, nagtangtang, removing, mi is we, karon is now. Sa is the, Tarpaulin is is the tarpaulin. The pronunciation is tarpaulin. Okay, tarpaulin. Next, future, magtangtang will remove. Magtangtang ko sa mga wire. I will remove the wires. Okay? Magtangtang will remove. Ko is I. Sa is the mga wire, wires. Mga wire is wires. Magtangtang ko sa mga wire. I will remove the wires. Okay. Just another tip, mga higala. Future mo tangtang will remove. Okay? Use the prefix mo when you want to ask whether a person provides a particular service. Okay? Motangtang ba mo og mga daan nga wires sa kisame? Motangtang ba mo og mga daan nga wires sa kisame? Do you remove old wires from the ceiling? Okay? Motangtang means remove in this case, in this context. And then ba, we normally use ba if it's a question. Okay, sometimes we add it, sometimes we just omit it. Next is mo is you, and then og. What are you going to remove? So use og. Mga daan. Okay, daan is old. Mga daan nga wires, it means old wires. Okay, mga daan nga wires, it means old wires. Okay, sa is the, and then ceiling is your kisame. Okay, kisame is your ceiling. Okay, oops. Oh, okay. So let's have a quick review, mga higala. Usab, change. Past tense, nausab, changed. Present, nag-usab, changing. Future, mag-usab, will change. Next verb, simhot, smell. Nisimhot, smelled. Nisimhot ko sa nisimhot ko sa ulo sa akong anak. Nisimhot ko sa ulo sa akong anak. I smelled the head of my child. Or maybe the right word here is sniffed, right? So nisimhot ko is smelled, ko is I, sa is the, ulo is head, sa is like off here, akong is my, anak is child. So nisimhot ko sa ulo sa akong anak, I smelled the head of my child. Present, nagsimhot, smelling. Nagsimhot ko sa mga pahumot. I'm smelling the perfumes. Nagsimhot ko sa mga pahumot. I'm smelling the perfumes. Nagsimhot, smelling, ko is I, sa is the, mga pahumot, perfumes. Okay, mga pahumot, perfumes. Future, musimhot, will smell. Musimhot ko sa mga bulak. I will smell the flowers. Musimhot will smell, ko is I, sa is the, mga bulak, flowers. Or you can just also say mga buwak. Mga bulak or mga buwak. It means flowers. Quick review. Simhot, smell. Past tense, nisimhot, smelled. Nagsimhot, smelling for present tense. Future, musimhot, will smell. Next verb, suka. Suka, throw up. So don't be confused with the other word suka. Okay? This one is suka. Suka. The other one is suka. It means vinegar. Okay? So don't be confused with the suka, vinegar, from the suka, throw up. Okay? Past tense, nisuka, throw up. Nisuka ko sa banyo. I threw up in the toilet. Nisuka ko sa banyo. I threw up in the toilet. Nisuka is throw up. Ko is I. Sa is like in the here. It's a preposition. Banyo, toilet. Or you can just use CR if you don't want to use banyo. Okay? Nisuka ko sa CR or nisuka ko sa banyo. Present, nagsuka, throwing. Nagsuka si Inday. Inday is throwing up. Okay? Nagsuka, it means is throwing up. Okay? And then Inday is a common name here in Cebu. And then we have C here, my gala. We add this before a name. Okay? Next, musuka, future, will throw up. Musuka ko kung taas ang biyahe. So this is very common for those with motion sickness. I throw up if it's a long distance travel. Musuka ko kung taas ang biyahe. I throw up if it's a long distance travel. Musuka, throw up. Ko is I. Kung, if. Taas means long. Ang biyahe, distance travel. Okay? Basically, taas is long, right? Ang biyahe means actually travel. Okay? So when you say taas ang biyahe, sa long distance travel, taas ang biyahe. Okay, quick review. Suka, throw up. Past tense, nisuka, throw up. Present, nagsuka, throwing up. Future, musuka, will throw up. Okay. Next verb, ulan, rain. So you can also use the uwan. Okay, uwan or ulan. It means rain. Past tense, ni ulan, rained. Ni ulan, ganinang buntag. It rained this morning. Ni ulan, ganinang buntag. It rained this morning. Ni ulan, rained. Ganinang, okay, we have ganina. Okay, ganina means earlier. Okay, and then we have the ng here to connect buntag to ganina. So when you say ganinang buntag, it means this morning. Buntag is morning. So ganina is earlier. Okay, ganinang buntag, it means this morning. Okay, present, nag-ulan or nag-uwan, raining. Nag-ulan karon. It's raining now. Okay, nag-ulan, raining, karon, now. Okay, future, muulan or muuwan, will rain. Pagdala og payong kay basin muulan. Pagdala og payong kay basin muulan or muuwan. It's very common for us to say this. We love to use our payong. Okay? If it's whether it's sunny or rainy. Pagdala, it's a command word, pagdala, that means bring. What will you bring? So that's why we add og here. Okay? And then payong is umbrella. Kay, basin, kay is because, mga higala. Basin, maybe. So kay basin, it might. Okay? It might. Muulan, will rain. Okay? Pagdala og payong kay basin muulan, bring umbrella, it might rain. Quick review, ulan, rain. Past tense, ni ulan, rained. Present, nag-ulan, raining. Future, muulan, will rain. Okay? Ni ulan, rained, nag-ulan, raining, muulan, will rain. Next verb, syagit. Syagit. Okay, the pronunciation is like sha. Okay, syagit, shout. Past tense, ni syagit, shouted. Ni syagit siya og sunog. He or she shouted fire. Ni syagit siya og sunog. He or she shouted fire. Ni syagit, shouted. Siya is he or she. And then what did the person shouted? They shout. That's why we add og here. Okay. Og answers to what, mga higala? Sunog is fire. Present, nagsyagit, shouting. Naay nagsyagit og puto sa gawas. Naay nagsyagit og puto sa gawas. Someone is shouting local rice cake, basically puto, outside. Okay? Naay, okay? Naay means there is something, okay? And then nagsyagit is shouting. So when you say naay nagsyagit, it means someone is shouting. Okay? And then puto is a local rice cake. We eat this during after early morning mass or snacks. It's very common. Okay? Sa gawas, outside. Okay? Future, musyagit, will shout. Pit senyor, musyagit ko og kusog. Musyagit will shout. So, Pit senyor, musyagit ko og kusog. Call upon the Lord. I will shout loudly. Pit senyor is to call upon the Lord. Musyagit will shout. Ko is I. Og is like, what will you shout? Okay, you add og here to connect kusog. Okay, or how are you going to shout? Og kusog. Okay, kusog means loudly or strong. Okay, kusog means loud or strong. Quick review. Syagit, shout. Past tense, ni syagit, shouted. Present, nagsyagit, shouting. Future, musyagit, will shout. Okay, next, verb tahi, sue. Ni tahi, sued. Sila ang nitahi sa akong sinina. They sewed my dress. Sila is they. Ang, it's very, we use ang here because it's very specific to this certain or to this specific person or certain group. Okay? Ni tahi sewed sa akong, okay? Akong is my, sinina is dress. Sila ang nitahi sa akong sinina. They sewed my dress. Present, nagtahi, sewing. Nagtahi ang akong mama og kortina. My mother is sewing curtains. Nagtahi, sewing ang akong mama, my mother. Okay? And then, what is she sewing? So, to connect the noun cortina, we need to use og here. Cortina is curtains. So, here mga higala, it's very contextual. So, you don't have to say og mga cortina. Okay, sometimes you don't have to add mga here. It's like given already that she's sewing more than one curtains. Okay, cortina, curtain. Okay, or curtains for plural. Future, mutahi, will sew. Mutahi ko og bag. I will sew a bag. Okay? You can also use the prefix mag here, mga igala. Mutahi ko og bag. I will sew a bag. Mutahi will sew. Ko is I. Og is a or an. Bag is bag. Quick review. Past tense, nitahi, sewed. Present, nagtahi, sewing. Future, mutahi, will sew. Okay? Tahi is sew. Next verb, tanom, plant. Tanom, plant. Past tense, ni tanom, planted. Ni tanom, planted. Ni tanom ko og sili. I planted chilies. Ni tanom, planted ko is I. What were you planting? You add the og. Okay? Sili is chilies. Sili. Present, nagtanom, planting. Nagtanom sila og kamatis. They are planting tomatoes. Nagtanom, planting. Sila is they og kamatis, tomatoes. Or tomatoes. Okay, tomatoes. Kamatis. Future, magtanom, will plant. Magtanom mi og ampalaya ugma. Magtanom mi og ampalaya ugma. We will plant bitter gourd tomorrow. Magtanom, will plant. Me is we. And then we have the og here to connect the noun ampalaya to magtanom. Ampalaya is bitter gourd. Ugma, Okay, tomorrow. Ugma, tomorrow. Quick review. Tanom, plant. Past tense, nitanom, planted. Present, nagtanom, planting. Future, magtanom, will plant. You can also use the prefix mo here, mga higala. Alright, let's have a quick recap of these 20 verbs. English and Bisaya, okay? Number 1, answer, tubag. Next, build, tukod. Demolish, bungkag. Tear, gisi. Believe, tuo. Knock, tuktok. Blow, huyok. Bite, paak. Fry, prito. Squeeze, puga. Count, ihap. Change, usab. Sweep, silhig. Remove, tangtang. Smell, simhot. Throw up, suka. Rain, ulan. Shout, syagit. Sue, tahi. Plant, tanom. That's the end of our part 5 verb conjugation, mga higala. 100 verbs. So head over to our website, cebuano101.com, and then go to verb conjugation course after you purchase a plan. If you already purchased a plan, then you can just go to verb conjugation course and then head over to the 100 verbs with sentences in simple tense. So there are video lessons there, matching games, and then quizzes and flashcards as well, mga igala. And you can also do some practice, sentence practice. Okay, so don't forget to take the quiz, and I hope to see you again in the next video, mga igala. Amping kanunay. Bye!